Hey everybody, Coupon here. Gonna play a little Back to the Future, the game, on the PC. Why? Because I like PC games, I like adventure games, and it's the next game on the list that I have on Steam. So, that's the main reason. Because I've never really been a fan of this movie, but I don't dislike it. So, we're gonna have them show us goals. Because I've never beat this game. I've only played a little bit of it. Because I got it for free or not for free, but I got like 30 Telltale games for like $30 on one of Steam's sales.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Emmett Brown. I'm standing on the parking lot at Twin Pines Mall.
And for the most of the cutscenes, I'll be quiet, but I just wanted to say that the voice actor for Doc Brown or Watson or whatever his name is actually Christopher Lloyd, but the guy that's doing Marty is some guy that just sounds like the real voice actor. Or
Please
actor.
note that Einstein's clock is in precise synchronization.
So here's a
control
cutscene.
watch. Got it?
Right, check, Doc.
Good. Have a good trip, Einstein. Watch your head.
You got that thing hooked up to the car?
Watch this.
Yeah, okay. Got it.
Not me. The car. The car. If my calculations are correct, when this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit. Watch this, watch this.
Alright, and we are right into the game, and we're gonna react. It's kind of weird though, because it lets you choose the dialogue option way before your character says it.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, Doc. You disintegrated Einstein.
Calm down, Marty. I didn't disintegrate anything. The molecular structure of both Einstein and the car are completely intact.
Where the hell are they?
The appropriate question is, when the hell are they? You see, Einstein has just become the world's first time traveler. I sent him into the future. 1 minute into the future, to be exact. And at precisely 1:21 a.m. and 0 seconds, we shall catch up with him and the time machine.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine out of a DeLorean?
The way I see it, if you're going to build a time machine into a car, why not do it with some style? Besides, the stainless steel construction made the flux dispersal. Look out!
Doc?
Huh, that's peculiar.
Where's the car, Doc?
It should have caught up with us 27 seconds ago.
Doc, what happened to Einstein?
No need for concern. It's probably just a minor miscalibration of the time circuit. Marty, could you get my notebook? It should be in the toolbox.
We have accepted our first mission. Accept toolbox. Doc needs his notebook. Walk Marty to the left until you can see the Doc's toolbox. Click and hold, blah blah blah. Options. We want subtitles. Okay. You can use the mouse to move around, but I find it kind of sucks. So I just use WASD, because luckily it's supported. You gotta select the toolbox after we investigate this sealed container.
What's in the box?
Don't touch that. It's plutonium.
Plutonium?
How do you think I generated 1.21 gigawatts of power?
Interesting. I don't even know how someone
Notebook,
goes about
notebook.
getting plutonium.
Got it.
Even if you are
Flux
a
capacitor?
scientist, they don't just hand out
What the
plutonium.
heck's a flux capacitor?
My latest invention. The thing that makes time travel possible. In this notebook, I detail the nearly 3 decades of scientific breakthroughs necessary to build a working time machine. If it ever fell into the wrong hands, the consequences could be catastrophic. Let's see. It's mass equals I times Z, and E equals the square root of Z times C squared. And the flux dispersal rate is inversely proportional to the 4th root of N, carry the 9, then.
I guess I shouldn't really be complaining about the plutonium thing, because this is a movie about, or a game about time travel, so obviously it's not realistic. Let's see. This isn't the way it happened.
Something's way off here. Doc?
Great Scott!
Doc, what is it?
I've made a horrible mistake.
Doc! No!
I'm sorry, Marty.
Doc, come back! Doc! Doc!
Marty, is everything okay?
Yeah, Mom. It was just a nightmare. I was in the past. And Doc was there.
Well, you're safe and sound now. Back in good old 1986. But you'd better get up. Your father's waiting for you.
Huh?
Weren't you going to meet him over at Doc's?
Holy crap! I'm late.
That voice actress really sounds nothing like the girl from the movie who played his mom. Back to the Future. Surprised this game doesn't take place in the future, it takes place in 1986, which is the present in this world. This world of science and adventure and puzzles. Travel with me as I begin this Let's Play. Maybe a long one, perhaps 10, maybe 20 videos. But fear not, for I will be here to entertain you along the way. Great traveler. Okay, back to normality. This game actually looks really good in 1080p. I didn't know that it was possible to play it in 1080p until I just started this, so I've never seen it like this before. Looks pretty fucking sweet, I'd have to say, if I were to evaluate
Dad,
it.
Are we too late to stop the sale?
Better late than never. You wouldn't believe how much rare stuff there is back here.
That's Doc stuff. The city has no right to.
Now, son, I know you're upset, but your friend's been gone for months, and the city really seems hell-bent on using his land for that new parking garage. And, hey, is that a first edition Jules Verne?
It's just not fair. But at least things can't get any worse.
Hey, Marty!
Hi, Biff.
Come to see if the old crackpot had any buried treasure?
Nah, I guess I'm just remembering.
Alright, time to investigate this place. Actually, you know what? I'm hungry. Let's go go home and make a sandwich. Let's leave.
I'd better stick around. Doc might have left something important behind, and he wouldn't want it to end up at Biff's place.
Ah yes, adventure games, preventing you from doing pretty much anything, except really examining really meaningless stuff. But, oh well, we're gonna investigate.
Hey, let me...
Now, Biff, leave Marty alone. This is a very emotional time for him.
Oh, sure. Sorry, Marty.
When I first played this game, when I saw Biff like that, I was like, wow, he's really not that bad of a guy. But then I realized it was just because that his dad was there, and he's really pretty much an asshole in this game. And the movies.
Hey,
Biff?
sorry.
No. Quit. Ah, damn.
I wonder why Doc didn't take any of these with him.
Probably because he didn't know he was going to disappear. Would be my guess.
Hey, Dad. Who's running this sale anyway?
Oh, that'd be me, son.
You? Why?
Well, once it became apparent that the bank was going through with the sale, I volunteered to oversee it in order to make sure that Doc's stuff would be treated with a modicum of respect. Isn't that right, Biff?
You got it, Mr. McFly.
Okay, this hint system's getting kind of annoying. It's just like huge and taking up a quarter of the screen.
I'm telling you, this sale is a joke. Doc's only been gone for a few months, and I happen to know...
Yes, you've told us he's not dead. He's on a trip. Let's say you're right. Have you considered that this trip may not have been entirely voluntary? I hate to say it, but Doc's run up some pretty sizable debts around town. Maybe he's just hiding from his creditors.
You got Doc wrong. Sure, maybe he's not so good with money. That's just because his mind's always on bigger things. But he's still a straight-up guy. He'd never run away from his problems.
Well, you know him better than I do, son. But the bank is within its rights to sell off his stuff. Maybe you should try to find some things to remember him by before Biff grabs them all.
What's Biff doing here? He wasn't a friend of Doc's.
It's a public sale, Marty. Everyone's allowed. Even Biff.
Zoinks!
About Biff, Dad, I know you're trying to help.
He talks a big game, son, but he's not so tough. I've been dealing with him a long time. Believe me, I can handle him.
So can I.
I guess you can.
That was
son,
such a weird
I'll stay
face.
out of your way. You know where to find me.
Let me slowly raise my eyebrows very awkwardly. And then stare at you. I had a dream.
Do you think dreams can predict the future?
Well, you know I don't go in for that mystical stuff, but I do think they can reflect how you're feeling about the future. What did you dream?
Oh, just weird stuff about Doc.
Well, that's understandable, don't you think?
I guess, but I feel like it was telling me something.
Huh. Okay. Well, that's all
I'll
George
keep
has
looking
to
around.
say.
Thanks, Dad.
And because of YouTube limitations until I get the bump where I can upload long videos, that's going to do it for this episode. So thanks for watching, and tune back in for episode 2 of Back to the Future. So long.